Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to discuss the lecture number 2 of chapter 7 electrochemistry. And today's topic is Nelson cell. So let's start. First we will recap the lecture number 1. In lecture number 1 we have discussed about the down cell, its construction and working. We know that down cell is an electrolytic cell in which NaCl in the fused form or molten form is used as electrolyte, and anode is made up of carbon or graphite, and cathode is an iron ring, and the products obtained in this cell are sodium metal and chlorine gas. In Nelson cell we have to prepare the sodium hydroxide as the main product. It is obtained on large scale by the electrolysis of solution of sodium chloride. In this cell we will use a solution of sodium chloride, and in down cell we have used the melted form of sodium chloride without making its solution in the water. And this Nelson cell is also known as diaphragm cell. And electrolysis of brine produces three important industrial chemicals. Brine solution is actually the solution of sodium chloride, and in this cell it will produce three products: chlorine gas, hydrogen gas, and sodium hydroxide. Now we are going to discuss the construction of Nelson cell step by step. As you can see in the diagram, first of all we will take a steel tank. Then we are going to adjust a graphite anode in this steel tank. Then we have a perforated cathode, means it has small holes in it. This perforated cathode is internally lined with asbestos diaphragm. This asbestos diaphragm is impermeable material which prevents the hydroxide ions which are present in the solution from entering to the anode compartment, and it prevents the chloride ions entering cathode compartment. Now the anode and cathode of this Nelson cell are attached with a power supply, and we have a catch basin in the electrolytic cell for collecting the sodium hydroxides formed in this cell. On the left side of the cell we have a supply of brine solution, because in Nelson cell we are going to use the brine solution, NaCl solution, as an electrolyte. This solution consists of four ions: sodium ions, chloride ions, hydrogen ions, and hydroxide ions. In brine solution, we have two negative ions, that is chloride ions and hydroxide ions. In both of these, only chloride ions will move towards anode. They will lose electrons and convert into chlorine molecule, as it is shown in the reaction at anode. And we have two positive ions, sodium ions and hydroxide ions. In both of these ions, only hydrogen ions will move towards the cathode, and they will gain the two electrons which are coming from the anode and convert into the hydrogen gas. And the hydroxide ions, they are still in the solution, and the sodium ions, positive ions, they will remain in the solution as well. And the reaction at the cathode is shown here. From the water, only hydrogen ions will gain electrons and convert into the hydrogen, and the hydroxyl ions will remain as it is. Now the sodium ions and hydroxyl ions both are in the diaphragm solution. These both ions will combine to form the third product, that is sodium hydroxide, which is collected into the basin. So in this way we got three products: chlorine at anode, hydrogen gas at cathode, and sodium hydroxide in the catch basin. In Nelson cell we have obtained three major products, that is chlorine, hydrogen, and sodium hydroxide. Some questions related to the topic are given here. You have to write and learn the answer of these questions. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.